Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be watching back an unlimited game that I played on stream last night. An absolutely phenomenal unlimited game against legitimately one of the best shooters I have ever played against in my team. This dude was hitting everything. Y'all will see what I mean, to the point where I legitimately was wondering if he had a Zen. But no, this guy did not have a Zen. He's just a phenomenal shooter. Deserves a lot of credit for the caliber of player that he was, or for the caliber of play he was playing at last night. And this was a phenomenal game. Really fun game to watch. So I thought y'all would probably enjoy it as well, because I know y'all enjoy these unlimited watch back videos. So just another unlimited watch video, I guess, here today. Before we hop in, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 20,000 subscriber mark on the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's watch this game back. Really good, fun content today. Yeah, so going downhill, first possession of the game, we got off a screen. Nice little two-man. Sydney Moncrief to the rim. I will say this was Sydney Moncrief's first game on my team. I decided to start him, trying for his defense. Really nice fat stop for a limitless range 3 first possession of the game. That's a great move. Really nice, skillful move. I played too low there with Moncrief trying to go into the screen. He fat stops himself into a wide open 3. Really nice shot. Moncrief going downhill again, gets to a spot, gets himself a layup. Very nice. And that starts us off pretty well in this game. One thing about Moncrief, he doesn't really trigger standing dunks. Something to worth keeping in mind. Most point guards will at this point in the year. He will not. Really, that is kind of his one flaw. But I mean, overall, Moncrief's one of the best guards in the game. He moves really well. He's one of the best defensive guards in the game for sure. He's an elite level card across the board, and honestly, I think he's really good. I was just switching a couple matchups here, just putting LeBron on the right guy, Kobe on the right guy, and he comes out here and he hits a fade off of a screen with Worthy. So first 2 possessions of the game, comes out here, hits a fat stop, limitless 3, and then a fade with James Worthy off a screen. That's a confident start to a game and a good start to a game. I hit my pop wide open. He didn't step out with Giannis. I get myself an open catch and shoot 3, retake a lead at 7-6, and pretty high scoring first minute plus of the game, which honestly was kind of a theme in this game. Definitely a lot of skillful offense played in this one, but nice, good defense against backdoor there, to be completely honest. Really nice job by me of walling it up with Kobe. He tries to stick dunk on me, but Kobe has it walled up, half anchor, doesn't get a big green window on his stick dunk, isn't able to put it down, and here I just pull up and shoot it because he doesn't quite step up. Moncrief's release, he may not be the most elite shooter in the world, but he's got a very quick release, very smooth release as well, and that's a wide open 3. And Moncrief is starting off really hot. 7 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. He is hooping, and I really do like his release. I do kind of get crabbed there, but I recover really well. And then look at Moncrief just reaching in there and making a play on the ball, gets the rip, runs the floor in transition, size up with him again, try to attack the rim, come off a screen, get back downhill, and Moncrief to the rim with a stick dunk because he's a pretty capable slasher. He's got 9 points, and we're out 12-6. That is a very impressive start to this game for Sydney Moncrief. Moncrief defensively is a really good card, and that makes him very desirable to me. Another great shot coming off a screen, same side burst, fading with Kobe. He has not missed open yet, and there are multiple good, tough shots so far, so deserves a lot of credit for the caliber of offense that he's playing so far. Multiple tough shots already. If I see that pass a little earlier, maybe that's open. Reset it out with Kobe, and I think I missed wide open here. Oh, he faded. Yeah, I didn't mean to fade here. I did not want to fade. I wanted Kobe to just come out, set his feet, and shoot it because it would have been wide open, and he did not do that. He hits Giannis in transition, 3 ball, and again, has not missed an open shot yet, and they're not the easiest shots in the world. Green with Giannis, green and fades, green and fat stop 3s. Starting off the game 4 for 4 from the 3-point line, and all very nice shots. Really good start from my opponent. That was wrong icon. That was supposed to be hit to the pop to D-Rob. Did not want to hit that to the corner. That was the wrong pass. It was an accidental pass, and unfortunately that means that's a nice little quick 8-0 run for him. After I was up 12-6, he goes on a quick 8-0 run, and that was an accidental pass, yes, but a turnover there is not what you want to see. He just overplayed the slip there. I slipped Braun, and he tried to come up and play it like it was a pop, because I kind of was popping my big or my screener every single play. LeBron slips there, and we get ourselves a wide open dunk, so that actually works out really well. Good defense with KP. I think, oh yeah, he missed open there. So he did miss, I forgot about that open miss. So there you go. That's his one open miss. I should have known there when he missed that he wasn't zenning, but I didn't remember that he did that. Nice dunk animation by Braun. Braun's stick dunks are crazy. Braun is obviously an incredible slasher, and he gets downhill for the rim there. Just flies to the rim and gets a dunk. But I'm going to be honest, I literally forgot that he missed that one shot, and later in the game, he hit some, I mean, he legitimately hit some really crazy shots. I was kind of suspicious for a while, but no, this dude's just a really skillful dribbler. Pretty decent. I mean, I didn't get a great contest there, and that's an open as well. So he misses a couple opens in the first quarter, yes, but overall, this dude's shooting was really impressive. I will say, here's the thing. Shooting is hard this year. Like, it's not hard. But shooting and making every single open shot, especially fades and different fades, different cards, is challenging this year. The green window on a lot of fades isn't huge. You got to know your timings very individually and very properly. Kobe gets to the rim there off a backdoor. Nice backdoor for a dunk. We'll take that. He was a little out of position. I don't rely on the backdoor for offense by any means whatsoever, but it certainly is a effective move that you want to mix in every once in a while. I don't think mixing in a backdoor, especially against aggressive defense, over-aggressive defense, trying to play for steals and stuff, I don't think that's a low-skill defense at all. That was pretty good defense by Braun. I clicked on and thought I played it pretty well, but he got a really great animation, and he gets an and one out of it. I'm like, okay, well, there you go. I don't know what to say about that one, because I actually thought I was in pretty decent position with the Braun. Wouldn't have been surprised if I'd gotten some sort of good like contest animation, and he doesn't even score there, but instead he gets 3 points off of it. So you know what? It is what it is. D-Rob, pop, mismatch here. This is a big mismatch. As long he's trying to X-switch this back with Giannis, but as long as I keep Shea engaged in my body here, it makes it really hard for him to X-switch because he can't X-switch when I'm switched onto him. And because of that, I'm able to keep Shea engaged with my body, and he can't X-switch Giannis back onto him, and I'm able to be very patient there, work it down into the paint without staying in the paint, because that's the thing. If I was in the paint there, I would have gotten 3 seconds. But I do a good job of posting myself up from outside the paint, getting into the paint, getting to position, and being patient to get my spacing right before I go up there, and I got myself a dunk. He comes back and scores. This timeout was troll, to be fair. I was in Discord with Evan Tanaka, if y'all remember him. While I was playing this game, I was sitting in Discord with Evan. Me and Evan sit in Discord on stream a lot. By the way, I recommend, if y'all like this type of content, follow me on Twitch. This is where you'll get this type of content. It's a lot more relaxed vibe. It's a lot more chill. We're just out here chilling and playing my team and having a good time, whether it's raging or not, because sometimes this game can be rage inducing. But regardless, yeah, I don't know. Coming off this with Kobe, I'm trying to get a catch animation where I'm like going towards the rim, but he doesn't really get that animation. I was trying to like get him a little more downhill as he caught it so that he would like flow into a layup animation, but that is not what happened there. It's okay. Regardless, very good very solid, high scoring, interesting first quarter, I would say. And it's a 22-20 game. I'm down by 2, and he's playing very well so far. Really good defense by Moncrief. Moncrief is a great defensive card. I really like him a lot. We play that backdoor very well. His spacing is not ideal, so he resets it back up top. And then he calls for his pick and roll. It's good offense, gets his spacing proper. I come over and contest to get back to Giannis. Very good defense, honestly. I thought that was a good defensive possession with D-Rob. Maybe I slid just a barely 1 step too far left, but I thought I was in really good position to get a contest there. And no layup timing. He still makes it. To me, like, that should not go in. But it goes in, and what are you going to do? Down by 4. I'll live with it. I'll reset the possession and keep going on running offense. And again, you know what? I'll live with that shot too. He's got half limitless. I missed it. It is what it is. I got to green that shot. It's not an easy shot. It's really deep, but it is greenable with half limitless, and I got to time that one better. So that's on me. Kobe defending his butt off. Nice defense against the Euro step 2. Coming down with D-Rob to provide a little bit of a contest, and he ran the floor in transition. Terrible pass. That was bad. I'm not going to lie. That was a bad pass by me. Should have been a steal, and it turns into a dunk. That's a little bit lucky. I'm not going to lie. That was right there. That play was a little bit lucky that I did not turn that into a block. But you know what? I'll take it. That's great defense by me. Very skillful. I did not mean to pass that, though. That's not what I wanted to do at all, actually. That takes me out of a free dunk. Luckily, it wasn't a transition take or backcourt. It looked like it was like right on the borderline when I threw that pass. But Moncrief gets downhill to the rim again, bails out inside to KP. Back out to Moncrief. His Shea is a little stuck. That's wide open. And Moncrief, again, he doesn't have the highest 3-ball in the world, but he is really good because his release is super smooth. I added a couple gold shooting badges. Like I add gold agent 3s, gold deadeye, gold blinders, and then I think I put half limitless on him because I had like 5 half limitless. So I put half limitless on him just because. And some other gold shooting badges, and that really has elevated this Moncrief card. Put a 3-point shoe on him, all that type of stuff. He's really good. Either way, here we got D-Rob. Throw it over to Moncrief. Moncrief goes back to work, drags back. That's good space as well. He creates space off of that one. That's another wide open 3. Sidney Moncrief legitimately has been the best card on my team by far in this first half. That card for free is so good. I swear. Because here's the thing, my team, yes, I have LeBron and D-Rob on my team right now. But in this game, I'm not even using SGA. Like, I am literally using 2 gambling only cards in LeBron and D-Rob on my team. Say I were to replace LeBron and D-Rob with James Worthy and Jaren Jackson Jr. Or wait, I think I actually do run Jaren off my bench. So James Worthy and Anthony Davis, like that doesn't. Like, I think my team, I really do believe you can compete without the gambling only cards, especially with how many good free cards there are right now. You just have to be willing to grind out those free cards. Did not get a good animation at all there. Kobe just stumbles out of bounds, which kind of kills our momentum because we scored 8 points in a row. But he gets a dunk with Reeves that bounces around and should have probably missed, but goes in, but oh well. And cuts it back to a 2-point gain. It's a little bit of a swing there, to be honest, but he's off ball in here. Haven't gotten his Reeves to touch the screen at all. His Reeves is not touching the screen in the slightest, which makes it kind of tough to run the offense. But again, can I get him to touch the screen here? He gets through it again. Really, he's gotten through every single screen. Hasn't really touched any of them this possession. So not the best overall possession, but we do actually get a decentish look. I just get slowed down on it. I don't think that was really my fault. I think I actually got an okay shot, and it was an open, and it just got slowed down. I don't really, maybe it's a stamina thing. And he backdoors me for a dunk, or what would have been a dunk, but KP is 7'3" and just snags that ball out of the air. Give me that, he says, and that is beautiful. Try to attack again, back to our pop, KP. Throw it over to Mr. Moncrief, and Moncrief, it just gets turned over somehow. I don't know what happened. That pass just wasn't very accurate. Open corner 3 for Reeves, and I'm just like, ugh, that's annoying. Because I felt like Moncrief was, I didn't feel like that was a terrible pass, but apparently 2K did. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know what you're really going to do about that exactly, but it's kind of annoying here. Moncrief drives to the rim, gets inside, easy layup, just has the defenders all on his back and sets up for a pretty easy shot. So that one was also pretty nice and easy. And yeah, so next possession is fade with Reeves, and he comes off the screen, drills it. I mean, this dude is, like I'm saying, his shooting is amazing. He missed 2 tough shots in the first quarter, and like outside of that, he pretty much doesn't miss this whole game. He's just knock down. Nice fade with Reeves, drills it. Back door there, it just doesn't get open, so I reset it back up to the top, and I attack with Braun. Stick dunk, let's go, Braun. Look at Braun's speed and agility, and he gets downhill and makes himself a play. You absolutely love to see it, as always. And yeah, here, I don't hate that reach, honestly. Like that's one of those things where, to me, it doesn't even really bother me that much, even though it didn't work, because I feel like the decision there wasn't a bad one. At least that's how I kind of feel about that. And I don't know. I think I think it's a decent possession still, overall. Anyway, he gets a dunk and takes a 2-point lead. I mean, it's a competitive back and forth game, is what it is, and that's a good game. I get off the screen here with Reeves. He got a great contest, especially considering that his Reeves got sucked into the screen and then somehow still gets off the. I don't know. I don't feel like he should have been able to get off of that screen that he got kind of shoved or backed into with Reeves. I X-switched this to get Scotty onto Jaren just to give me a little bit more size there. Reeves on ball. I click on and try to contest. Eddie Green's it. And I was just like, bro, what? An open. That was not an easy shot at all. And he freaking greened it. I'm like, okay, well, I don't even know. The half-court shot, that's a sketchy one, especially with him having a sharp take. I'm scared he's going to make the half-court shot, but thankfully he does not, so that is nice. But as a whole, a little bit sketchy so far, I have to be honest. Definitely not exactly the start that I would have been looking for. Definitely, I mean, he's shooting the crap out of the ball, though, at the same time. Like, it's not really that I'm playing bad. He's playing phenomenal 2K at the end of the day. So he's shooting really, really well. I do a good job defensively there. Played that with Tyson, too. That was a nice play by me. Manually clicked on, predicted that pass, and probably should have had a steal. I tried to run into that lane and hit X. I feel like half interceptor Tyson Chandler. I feel like you should play that, but he was open there. If he shot that initially off that first burst there, off that tray escape, that was a nice move, but he didn't shoot it in time. He got like a weird hop animation. Doesn't matter, though, because for some reason my CPUs just decided to switch and just give just enough space up for Sean Marion to get himself an open 3-ball, which is super annoying because like I don't feel like I was in bad defensive position there at all. Get it to Beasley. Beasley's release is his best thing about the card. We reject the screen, get ourselves a little bit of space, and get ourselves a 3-ball, which is an important 3 because honestly, I was down 8 and the game was starting to just barely slip away a little bit. So I feel like getting a 3 there was really important. Reeves his matchup is Pip or Paul George this game. I just think size-wise that matchup. I know Paul George is bigger, but I think having Pippen for me on a primary ball handler off the bench makes more sense for me. I love that Pippen card still. I know he's been out for a long time, but I still think he's absolutely phenomenal, and I just like having Reeves off the ball defensively. Not that he's a bad defender, but I just think Pippen definitely is better. Pippen come out running some offense as well. I tried to get off a screen there, just Paul George doesn't touch the screen. This dude was not a bad defensive player either. He's a very good offensive player, but he's also a pretty good defensive player. Quick slip there. Tyson gets blocked, but thankfully it's called a foul. I would have been really irked if he had gotten a block on that when Tyson clearly slipped behind Wimby and was in very good, very easy positioning, and then he just gets stripped there from behind. I would have been very, very annoyed. Thankfully, Tyson does make both free throws, cuts it to a 5-point game, and with 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter, really a lot of gameplay left to go. It's already 42-37. Very efficient, high-scoring game so far. Pretty darn good defense, but I don't understand why they switch. You know, like he greens that wide open shot. He's back up 8, but I don't understand why. Let's go back and watch that one. Because here, I did not mean to. Jaren, I clicked off, and the CPU didn't recover out towards his man. He just stayed. Which like for like a second, and that basically gave that up in a case where if he, as soon as I clicked off, he goes moving back towards there, which is what I expected him to do because he was still on ball there. That would have been nice, but he didn't. Little bit of a weird animation there. I was trying to get into like the mid-range area, and honestly, that scooping layup wound up working absolutely perfectly. I didn't really mean to shoot it, as y'all can see. But it had a gigantic green window because it was deemed very open, and that winds up working out. Was it beautiful offense? No, but I definitely needed to score, so I will take it. And it looked cool. So good offense or good defense so far this possession. This is an important possession to get a stop at this point. 2 seconds left. I step high with Tyson. Tyson gets a contest, and Jaren comes soaring in for the board. Big freaking play. Throw it at Tyson. I don't know why he's relocating to the corner. It makes no sense at all, but I don't hate that fade, but I'm not able to hit that either. Luckily, Pippen, wide open catch and shoot for 3. Green light. That's a big shot off of an offensive rebound by Tyson. And that possession, it should have honestly been a free dunk in transition for Tyson, but for some reason he faded away from the paint. But you know what? It eventually turns into 3 points anyway, so it's a 3-point game. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. He goes to that spin jumper again, or he starts to. I clicked on and he didn't pass it. Nice same side burst there, but not able to get it off. Reeves, he's trying to burst off of that. Trying to spin jumper again. I click on and contest. Wemby, get a great contest, and that's a really good defensive possession, all things considered. Throwing it out to Pippen again, and he tries to play Pippen a little bit with Wemby. That was his mistake there, especially since Wemby's like not absurdly fast. Wemby's best attribute is his size, not his speed. And so in transition, him trying to play that just puts him out of position to be able to keep up with Tyson, who's plus 12 speed on Wemby. And Tyson's able to get to the rim. Like, I would say Tyson and Wemby are at the exact same level at the center position, but they give you very different things. Tyson gives you elite versatility and elite speed. Wemby gives you elite size and unstoppability and that side ability, as well as the ability especially to attack mismatches at a super duper high level and attack switches at a super duper high level. Both of them are great guards. For me, I prefer Tyson slightly just because of his versatility and defensive athletic ability. At this point in the year, as good of a card as Wemby is, Tyson is my favorite backup 5 right now. I think he's an absolute menace, especially considering he's a free card. I mean, an absolutely elite. Look at my bench, man. This is my bench. Austin Reeves, Jaren Jackson Jr., Tyson Chandler. 3 free cards right there. Not to mention, I mean, I could replace Scottie Pippen with Michael Cooper, who I don't even have yet. I actually do have him, but I could put him in there instead of Pippen. Give me the exact same thing as a 3-and-D small or a 3-and-D shooting guard. Like, basically, they're pretty close to the same card. And then I could replace Beasley with a free small forward, replace him with Worthy, and that's a whole free team that's absolutely elite, very competitive. Like, I think playing this game without gambling only cards is still very, very doable right now. You can build a top tier squad, especially with how many top free cards there are. Yes, the Friday content sucks, but team building in this game is actually still very, very rewarding if you know what you're doing. You can build an incredible team right now using free cards and viable cards. Now, obviously, hopefully, there's some things change. Great shot off that screen with Reeves. Really nice burst. Very quick release. He doesn't get back into the play at time. And that's a big shot right there. Really a really good run just for a couple seconds there. Like a minute or two of just phenomenal 2K. That I thought was pretty good defense. Scottie Pippen, 6'8". He forces a layup and it goes in anyway. You know, it's just a nice layup animation, I guess. But I didn't think that was bad defense at all. He's got Lonzo defensively, who's obviously an absolute menace. But that's really nice play. Dump down. I get blocked from behind. I'll take the layup though. It goes in. It was a little sketchy. I'll take it though for sure. I feel like that was a good take. I'm kind of surprised I didn't get a dunk. I don't hate that take. I would take it again, is what I'm saying. Good dump down here, and he gets himself a stick dunk with Sean Marion. Very, very smart shot by him, to be completely honest. Really, really good stick dunk there, because otherwise I'm not sure he triggers a dunk, because I actually rotated pretty well there. Reeves attacks the rim. I try to get inside and go up, and I wind up getting blocked by Wemby. I shouldn't have attacked the rim there, but we get the steal right back. Throw it up to Reeves. That should be a dunk, right? I think I got oh no, it's an and one. I forgot about that one. Very nice. Reeves in transition. Reeves is not a bad finisher, and he draws an and one foul from behind from PG. More often than not, when a defender is behind you like that, you can pretty much go up and you're going to get a positive animation, especially in transition like that. And that's exactly what we're able to do there. We get ourselves an and one, 6-point lead. 13 seconds left in the third, trying to get one stop. Really good defense by Scottie Pippen up on the ball. Watching the backdoor cut there, playing that really well as well, not allowing Marion to get behind me. We guard the fade and he greens it. And I'm just like, wow, that was amazing defense. But you know what? It doesn't matter if it was amazing defense. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. And he greens a really tough fade with Sean Marion to cut it to a 4-point game. And again, I'm just, like I was saying, this dude is a shooter, bro. He has hit a ton of impressive, tough shots. But to start the fourth quarter, I'm up by 4 and going to try our best to extend the lead a little bit. Scotty does have Hoff Limitless for me, but I still didn't shoot that. Here we go, waiting for him to go fly by, pump fake, and then go up. And luckily, Reeves does get at least a pretty quick layup animation there, gets it up before Tyson Chandler is able to come into the play, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Reeves, I tried to play that there, and honestly, I thought that was a great defensive play by me. It should have been a steal. He gets a wide open 3 out of it. I didn't think that was wide open either. I thought I contested SGA, and he greened it. I'm like, okay, come on, bro. I thought that was actually really good defense, but it works out very well for him. We attack the rim here. We got a mismatch size-wise with Jaren. I send him on a back door. He slips behind. He gets himself a dunk. That's a smart back door there. Like I said, I don't rely on back doors for my offense, but especially in mismatches, when mismatches are created and stuff, I do a great job in that situation of attacking that back door and being smart, making the right play. That's a smart play. That's not a cheesy play. That's a smart play right there that I just made with Jaren. He gets to the rim, gets himself a really nice dunk animation with Shea. Reeves going downhill, back up top, call for the pick and roll again, reset the offense, back out to Jaren. Jaren does draw a foul as Giannis is closing out from far away. Is that a little lucky? Maybe. I'll take it. They gave it back for sure. They gave me one right there. But he did jump from pretty far, so I don't know. I missed the second free throw. I was not very good with Jaren Jackson Jr.'s free throw timing. 2 lates in a row there. Got to do better with him. This is actually, I think, Jaren's first game as well, or maybe it was his second game. But I haven't used this card this much. But off the bench, really good free card for sure. We don't quite play the slip there. We just did not get, I didn't manually get back there with Jaren. I probably would have manually needed to play that. And Giannis slips open for a free dunk, which cuts it back to a 3-point game. But with 3.5 minutes left, 3-point game, I got ball. Just got to score every possession pretty much is the important thing. Because if I score every possession, it's going to be kind of tough for him to come back. That's not a bad move, but like he did a really good job defensively of being in the play with SGA. As I say, I got to score every possession. I get a wide open fade with Kobe and I smoke it. That's tough. That's tough. That's a wide open shot. It's a shot you got to hit. It's a good shot, and especially with a great shooter with an elite level fade, and I do not make it, unfortunately. Moncrief commits a foul here, and it is a 61-58 game with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Really competitive, pretty high scoring, very fun game so far. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoy these types of videos. I know they're a little bit longer. He greens a 47, and that shot right there, after the spin jumper, after the fading through with Marion in the third quarter, I had forgotten about the 2 shots he missed in the first quarter that were wide open. And at that point, I'm like, has he literally missed? At that point, I was thinking he hadn't missed a wide open shot the entire game. So I'm seriously out here like, okay, I'm seriously getting zenned because ridiculous tough shots that he's hitting. But no, I forgot he missed a couple wide open shots. He definitely was not zenning. He's just out of body shooting the crap out of the ball. Great defense there. Really good contest there. I did a good job of not giving up the fat stop for a crab. He fat stopped well. It was a smart fat stop. But I played it phenomenally well, not giving up the crab there because I'd rather give up a 2 there in that situation if I need to, and I actually thought I played that quite well. Spacing, horrific. This whole possession, like, I don't know why D-Rob, Sidney Moncrief, and LeBron all want to stand on the same part of the court the whole game, but LeBron does get going downhill at the end of the possession, gets himself a standing dunk, and that right there, again, it's a rough possession. The spacing's not there. Send somebody on a backdoor cut to the rim, try to see if something comes open, and it does. Use them sparingly, but use them in situations. Limitless 3, he drills it with Giannis. This dude is a confident, elite shooter. Right off the catch, just confidently drills it. I mean, this dude was playing elite level 2K in this game. Deserves a lot of credit for how well he's playing. That's a front fade that I probably should have shot with Kobe, to be honest. I got to shoot that with more confidence, but I do get to the rim, and I still get myself an easy dunk, so it doesn't really matter. 67-63, 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Let's not throw the game, basically. It's the same thing. I got to score basically every possession. As long as I can do that, we're in a pretty good spot. He gets a standing worthy. I didn't think that was terrible. I didn't think Kobe was in terrible defensive position, but apparently he gets slipped behind, so it is what it is. You live with it. Running to the rim here. Kobe off of a pop, and he resets it. Attack downhill. You got to switch here again. We're going to try to attack the switch. He X switched it back that time. Before I was able to get Shea engaged in the screen, he X switched it back. But that time, I know he's playing a step high, And he plays a step higher, and I quick slip a screen, get a dunk. That's a smart possession right there. Very smart quick slip, using that properly, and getting myself a very, very good pick and roll dunk. It's all. This game is a mental game as much as it is a skill game. I mean, it is a skill game in a lot of ways. And I think if you haven't learned how to dribble, go watch my dribble tutorial. Practice dribbling. Learn how to dribble more and more, because it will really elevate your game when you learn these time bursts and stuff like that. The stuff that y'all are seeing me and him do all game, the time burst, the fat stop, all these different things. He tries to strip the drop step, gets called for a sweat foul. Thank the Lord. If he had stripped that and it had been his ball out of bounds, I would have been really disappointed, but thankfully that is not what happened. We inbounds here and try to get downhill with Moncrief. Push pop, wide open. That's a great shot, and I miss it. And I'm like, oh no, I just missed wide open for the game. Great defense by D-Rob. They call a foul, and I'm like, oh no, a tie game. And yes, he makes both free throws with Giannis, who's got free points in addition to a pretty high free throw, especially by Giannis' standards. And it's a tie game. 49 seconds left. I'm like, oh my gosh, I choked. But look at Braun coming open. James Worthy does not contest, and LeBron James, LeGoat, drills the three ball to retake a three-point lead with 41 seconds left. And now it's no threes. Very much no threes at this point. Play back up high is exactly what I do with Worthy there. And Giannis does get open, and he misses a wide open three with Giannis. He drilled it earlier with Giannis. He misses that one though. And now with a three-point lead, it's literally a score here, and I win the game, basically. The fact that he missed that shot winds up really costing him. And he plays overly aggressive. Moncrief wide open three, and that right there is going to be the dagger. 17 seconds left, up by 6. That'll do it. Great game there. This dude was phenomenal as a player and really made a ton of tough shots as well. Was very impressed by his skill level as a player. I immediately turned the ball over here, which is really stupid, and then he gets the ball back. So that was sketch for sure right there. That turnover was almost very scary, but thankfully I do get the ball in safely to Kobe, hold the ball, get free throws, and drill both free throws. And that does win us the game right there. 5 seconds left, and let's see. He comes out here. This is his last offensive possession. Does actually get a semi-decent look from Reeves. It's an open. He misses it. Probably would not have mattered either way if he had made that at that point, because there was just not enough time left. But he shot phenomenally. I mean, I shot well from the three-point line as well, but my shots were all open. He made some really tough shots. I know he's only 55% from three, but he made some really tough shots. Efficiency-wise, though, I thought I played phenomenally, almost 80% from the field. And yeah, it was a pretty well-rounded, pretty good game. I wouldn't say it was a super lucky game for either of us, in all honesty, and I do wind up coming out of here with a 4-point win. Really fun, competitive game. So, yeah, I hope y'all did enjoy this video. I hope y'all enjoy these unlimited videos. If so, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.